Hey everybody and welcome back. So today I did a face full of first impressions on one brand. So in this video I basically just used almost all e.l.f. products except for like the base and eyebrows, just because I didn't pick anything up from them, but everything else color wise is from them. So if you are interested in a 100% genuine first impression, which is probably the most raw video which will go out there about something from me, like, I feel like, because I'm filming this right now, obviously, like, I don't even want to edit very much of it because of, like, I've never had such a, like, experience, like, ever. So anyway, this is the look I created. The only difference is I put on my own highlight because you will see why. Put on my own mascara for the exact same reason. I left everything else just because, you know, everything else wasn't quite as much of an experience. The lip I kind of like. The only thing is it feels kind of like drying, which duh, it's a stain, it's gonna feel like that, but other than that I don't mind it. It's not bad at all. So anyway, if you want to see a hopefully enjoyable, slightly funny maybe, I don't know, video, then go ahead and keep watching. Alrighty, so first I'm going to start off with this eyeshadow palette. It's the e.l.f. Baked eyeshadow palette in the palette called Texas. They literally have like the tiniest stickers of life back here. Like they have this whole spot where they could have put a sticker on it, like names and maybe shadow names. No, they put like a dot on there. Okay, and then this is what that palette looks like. It's just kind of like a neutral with a couple pops of color here. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to do. Let's see. We're just going to like roll with whatever comes to my mind right now. We're going to take this bronze shade right here, this third one on the bottom row, and just going to see how these work. Okay, seriously, I don't know if anything is getting picked up on my brush. I've never used any e.l.f. eyeshadows before, and I do have a primer down already, so that just being said, okay, at least something was caught on. There's like flakies. Mind you, I just cleaned my brush, so I'm hoping that nothing falls out. But it's so strange though, like when I'm picking up product, it doesn't look like anything's actually coming off onto my brush. But I mean, it's just like a really, really light wash of color. And there literally is like this little ball I keep seeing. It's just, I don't know. That looks really, really light, and this is the darkest shade in the palette. It's kind of scary. Let's see if maybe this side, if I can pick up extra, if it makes a difference or not. There's like little balls coming up. I don't know if it's translating on camera, but there's like little balls of something coming up. I don't know if it's picking up my primer and it's rubbing it off. I don't know, I've never had that problem with an eyeshadow before, so I'm not quite sure what that is. It's giving the lightest wash of color, I think, that I've ever seen. I wonder if I wet my brush, if that'll make a difference. I mean, I can see the slightest wash of color ever when using these, but I don't know if it's even coming off on camera. Let me just wet my brush with Fix Plus and see if that helps at all. I mean, honestly, I'm not very impressed at this point. Okay, that helped a little bit. Okay, so you can actually see the color now at least. Yeah, that helped. Okay, there we go. There's some color, mind you. Now it looks really messy because I am using a really big brush. Let me fix this. We gon' fix this. This is honestly the worst first eyeshadow experience I've ever had. Oh girl, that line better blend. I'm gonna be so sad if this looks bad. Okay, I'm definitely gonna leave that alone. Let me see if I can smudge some under the eye so it looks a little bit more balanced, but I don't know. I mean, the white color that I used in the center was from the top row on the very far left, but it helped a lot when that one got wet. But the other one, and that looks like such a pretty, it looks like it should be such a pretty bronze shade. It just, I'm gonna like finger swatch to see if they do any different. Okay, like here's the gold one. It looks pigmented enough. On my finger, let's go look at the bronze. The bronze shows up. See, this is what's strange. You can see it on my finger and it looks like it's good pigmentation, but they're so dry. I've never felt anything this dry before, and it's supposed to be like an eyeshadow. They look like they would be pretty colors, and I'm so confused as to why they're coming off that way on my finger and not on my eyes. But it almost felt like as I was going and buffing color on, it was like taking product off as well. So it was completely counterproductive to what it should have been doing. So let's hope all the other products are better. I guess we can just go in, since I'm just going to leave the eyes alone now, with some mascara. And this is the Lash Extending Mascara. I'll show you what it looks like. And it's black. It doesn't say anything else besides that. The wand is, okay, it's straight and, oh, weird. Okay, the top is straight and the bottom has like a curve to it. And it is the synthetic wand. So let's see. Mind you, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, I don't like mascara the first time I use it because it's either too thin or just, I don't know, I feel like mascara when you first use it, you can't even tell on me. It doesn't suit my lashes, and I have long lashes, so that just bewilders me. So far, I can't tell that I'm putting anything on my lashes. It doesn't, I feel like nothing is actually coming off of the wand. And this is the second coat. It doesn't look like there's anything on my lashes. Let me try the bottom. Okay, you can't even see it on the bottom either. Literally, I have 2 coats and you would never know. So instead of continuously trying to make that work, I'm definitely gonna off camera fix it with one of my normal mascaras because I gotta go out later and I don't want to be looking super janky. So mascara is a fail. So far eye stuff has just not been working today. So we're gonna move on and we're gonna go to bronzer. And I'm just going to be trying out the bronzer palette. It just looks like this. And then these are all of the colors that are inside. Let's see, what color do I want to use? I think I'm going to go for this top left hand shade right here. It looks pretty neutral. Definitely can't wear anything that has like a red undertone in my skin. It just looks so apparent when I try to do that at all. So hopefully this has better pigmentation than the shadows did. And I'm just using my Morphe G0. Yes, the big fluffy. I love this for doing bronzer. This isn't bad. I tend to go a little bit more light-handed when it comes to bronzer, so I don't mind this at all right now. Yeah, this isn't terrible. And there's 4 different shades, so it's good, more multi-versatile. I'm so sad. I really wish that those shadows and that mascara actually did something. It doesn't look hideous, but not impressed. Not impressed. Okay, bronzer's not bad. I don't mind that. I think what I'll do is I'll just like pinch the brush so it's a little bit thinner here, and I'll just go back in with that same color. I think I want to mix it. So I want to mix these two. I want to mix these two. So top left and bottom right. And do just a little bit extra here, and then I'll blend it out. Oop, there we go. And blend it out. Yeah, that bronzer is not bad at all. Okay, so we have one successful product. Once again, the bronzer palette. And then I'm going to go in with the blush. This is just bronzed peach. And it looks like this. I think this has like, this is one of the like cream to powder forms. So it has the blush and the bronzer. The bronzer is a little bit too red toned for me, unfortunately. It kind of turns orangey. I'm just going to go in and dab a tiny amount, because blush goes south real quick on my fair skin. I'm just barely tapping that in, just to get a smidge of color. Definitely, it's really pigmented, so go use a light hand. I'm just using the Morphe E4. And then highlighter. Okay, I'm just going to be using the natural. I got the little ball set. It's very similar to the Krylon Meteorites, or the Meteorites. You know what I'm talking about. Basically, it's got like a little thing here, and it's got like a little sifty thing on top. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna wet my fan brush with some Fix Plus. That's probably too much, but we're just gonna run with it. And I'm just gonna kind of pat this in there. Pick up some color. Oh, I dropped a ball. There's a ball on the floor. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's really dark. And it's natural, so it's supposed to be more natural. That looks so pigmented. Okay, I can't finish. I'm not even going to try and layer that because that looks... Ugh. I'm just going to put a little on this side so at least it's somewhat even, but honestly, that's so dark. Maybe that'd be really pretty as like a bronze glow or a bronzer topper, but for my skin tone, that's really peachy. Peachy bronze, and that's a little bit too dark for me. Let's see, I think that I have another palette that might have like a highlighting-esque shade in it. Man, this is so sad. Okay, I'm going to be trying the Total Face palette. It looks like this. And the top left shade looks kind of glowy, so we're gonna try that. Okay. At least this one's not as pigmented. Oh my goodness, I have brown over here. It's a hot mess today, guys. It's a hot mess. Okay. I feel like I'm packing this on and my brush is still a little bit wet and I'm not... I feel like you can barely see it. It might be showing up more on camera than it actually is in real life because it's not there. It's really not. Like, it's definitely something extremely subtle. Extremely subtle. So if you don't like bam in your face highlights, that might be nice. So the Total Face palette. I guess I'm just so used to like more of like a stark highlight and I prefer that. Just personal preference. And then I'm going to attempt at this rate. We're going to attempt 2 different lip options for you and we're going to see about the formula. The first one is the matte lip color in this shade Hot Commodity. It just looks like this. It's got like a pretty pinky coral. And we're going to give this one a go. Alrighty, so that is lip option number 1. It's pretty creamy. Actually, like, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. So that Hot Commodity color is pretty. If it was just a hint more pigmented, I think I'd like it a lot better, but that's actually not bad at all. And then we'll go ahead and we'll go to the next product. I have 2 of them. These with the lip stains. I think I'm gonna go for the berry shade, I guess. I mean, they look identical in there. This one is called Dewy Berry. This looks more like a gel like consistency. Okay, so that is one layer. Dried pretty quickly. I'm gonna try one more just to see if it's buildable, I guess. Okay, so it is a little bit buildable. It feels nice. It's kind of cooling on the lips. It's really lightweight. It's not sticky. I hate sticky. I don't know, that's not bad. I mean, like, if you just want that kind of, like, that popsicle look, like when you're a kid and you eat a popsicle and, like, this is what it's left over, that's not bad at all. I don't mind that. So for lip products, those are probably the most standout out of everything. I liked the bronzer palette. Ew, I just licked my lips a little on accident. It doesn't taste good. Not taste good at all. But let's see, the blush, it was nice. I like the blush. The highlighting powder, oh, that's a no-go for me. It's too peachy, bronzy for my skin tone. Mascara, that was an atrocity. Eyeshadow, probably like a 2 out of 10. So yeah, we're just gonna go with the lip products on this. Unfortunately, e.l.f. haul did not wow me by any means. I really, really wish that it did, especially because it's such an affordable brand. I've heard great things about their brushes though, so I mean, maybe at some point I'll pick up some brushes and kind of just stay away from everything else at this point in time. But then again, who knows, they can always reformulate. The formulation of these, like, cream to powder, they're really nice. So if they come out with a more range of colors, I would definitely try these again. I will say that much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have any, I'll definitely update in case, like, the wear of any of this changes or, like, it oxidizes. I'll update it in the description box below. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing you very soon in my next video. Bye!